Does this mean? This means that, hey, my best offer is 305,000. But if you get anything above 305,000, my offer automatically increases $1 over whatever that number is, but up to 310,000. Let me give you all an example. This means that if someone makes an offer for 307,000, that now your offer automatically goes up to 307 and $1. This is the secret weapon to increase your chances to get your offer accepted on any home. Let's get right into it. This is going to be called the price escalation clause, or also known as a price escalation rider. Let me show you what it looks like. Now, this document, of course, is not just used in Chicago, but again, every state is going to have something similar to this. And essentially, it's a price escalation. Okay, what does this mean? This essentially means that if you are making an offer on a property, let me go ahead and make sure I get my face in here so you guys can see. So a price escalation rider simply means that if you make an offer on a property and you want to make sure that usually this document is thought of when there's a multiple offer situation. Okay, usually if you make an offer on a property and the listing agent reaches out to your agent and simply says, hey, we have multiple offers on this property. This is a document that your real estate agent has access to. And essentially what this means is, hey, this is the offer I'm going to make you. And if you get an offer above this offer based on this number, right? And I'm going to show you guys what that looks like, then my offer automatically increases. Okay. So let me show you guys an example here of what that looks like. So for example, let's say, for example, that the offer is made by you, the buyer. Okay. And as delivered to by the seller. Okay. As you can see here, it even says it right there and right there. Okay. So this is where your name would be, the buyer's name. Okay. Buyer name. And of course, the seller name. And if you don't have a seller name, don't worry, your agent's going to have access to it, or this can be blank until they actually accept it. Okay. Then it shows the date of the offer. So let's say you can go ahead and put that down as the date of the offer. And then obviously you'll go ahead and put the property address as well. Okay. Now, again, this is a document that your real estate agent is going to fill out for you. Okay. Now it says, whereas buyer submitted an offer at the price. Let's say, for example, you're looking at a house and your offer is $300,000. Okay. Now, this is the offer. Okay. Now, I strongly suggest that if you're in a multiple offer situation and they're asking for highest and best, that again, you do not list if they have multiple offers. If you want to increase your chances of getting your offer approved, you need to go above list price. Okay. Now, there's a lot of pros and cons of doing so. Obviously, if you go above list price, that increases your chances of not only getting your offer approved, but obviously it's to try to beat out the competition. The con is that if you end up saying, hey, for example, let's say the house is listed at 300,000, you want to go ahead and offer 305,000. But when the appraisal comes back and it comes back at 300,000, the seller's going to ask you, hey, or do you want to pay that difference out of pocket because that's what you said you want to go under contract on? Now, they can't force you to do that because essentially, you're now it depends on how your state does things. But of course, in Illinois, we say, hey, listen, if you make this offer, then it is a nice gesture for the seller to say, hey, listen, when you pay that difference out of pocket, and if they say no, then they can cancel that contract because you said you were going to pay X amount of dollars. The seller's not going to waste a lot of time. If you can't do it, they're more than likely going to either drop the price to what the appraisal value is, or you all may negotiate about that back and forth, or they may just cancel the deal altogether and then just put it back on the market for various reasons. Okay. But in this case, let's say, for example, the listing price was 300,000. And so that means you really want to have an offer of 305,000. Now, this says in the event that the seller receives a competing offer as defined below, which is essentially at a price greater than the purchase price. The purchase price of the buyer's offer shall be deemed to have automatically increased by blank. Now, you could put $1 in here, which means, let me break that down. So that means that if they get an offer that is over $305, okay? Now, again, if they get an offer that's anything over $305 to automatically increase your offer by $1. Okay, there's nothing you have to do. It automatically increases your offer. Okay, but wait, we got more to go into. Okay, so this is going to be $1 over the highest competing offer, so long as the purchase price of the competing offer does not exceed. Let's go ahead and put 310 in here. Okay, what does this mean? This means that, hey, my best offer is 305,000, but if you get anything above 305,000, my offer automatically increases $1 over whatever that number is, but up to 310,000. Let me give you all an example. This means that if someone makes an offer for 307,000, that now your offer automatically goes up to 307 and $1. Okay. Now, if I were you, I wouldn't do $1. I just to make things easier, I'd easily end up doing like 100 or 500 because I would hate for somebody get pissed off that hey, their offer didn't get accepted for $1. And some people hate this document, but this is a legal document. Okay, there's a lot of attorneys and people that don't feel like there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the real estate industry, things of that sort. Hey, this is a document that if you're brand new to the industry as a licensed real estate agent, it's not like you made the document. This is an option. Okay. This was heavily used in 2020 and 2021 to get deals under contract. Okay. Now, let's say, for example, again, that you say, hey, that I'm going to go ahead and have my offer go $100 over the highest competing offer. All right. Now, let's go into it. It goes a little bit further to kind of skip this legal jargon. The short version is that, hey, this is going to provide for a closing no later than. If you want to put a set time frame on this, you can. I always tell my clients to leave it blank. That means it's good for about 60 days from the date of acceptance and is not contingent on the sale of the buyer's property. Okay, this is just simply saying that my offer automatically goes up if you get anything above my offer. Okay, then it says upon acceptance of the escalated purchase price, the seller shall provide a copy of the competing offer to the buyer. The buyer and seller shall update the contract for the property to reflect the escalated purchase price. Then it also says this rider shall remain effective unless the offer has one, been previously rescinded by the buyer, which means that they changed their mind, or if the expired or terminated pursuant to his terms, or if the seller has previously rejected the offer. Then you sign and then you go ahead and send that over with your offer. Okay. But that's essentially how that whole entire process works, is by using the price escalation rider. If you are trying to win a multiple offer situation, this is the document. This is the cheat code. This is the secret weapon that's going to help you and put you in position to get that deal under contract. Okay. So good luck to you and your offer. If you like this video, you're most definitely going to love the next one, and I'll see you there.